Hello, it's my fifth time. Hello there. In the episode of Talk in the Box, let's talk about RAGATA DOKO and gods, which are quite interesting and half important to the story. Maybe not half, maybe that's a bit overselling it, but hey. Okay, let's go from least interesting to most interesting. So let's talk about Cross. Cross is very... Okay, let's talk about the Cross thing for a second. So when I was younger, like closer to like the start of when Doko was created, I gave Ilmi a red cross because like, oh, doctor symbol, even like because he cut up bodies or something like that. It's so outdated, but so ingrained in the design of the characters, like Ilmi. Like it's just I can't take it out at this point. I'm in too deep. So, it's just a random symbol in this world, okay? Just so you know. Yeah, there's a reason I changed it to pink, and honestly, it's for the better, because red makes no stinking sense. Anyway, so yeah, he's the least important. He's, the god of the demons. So yeah, his symbol is the cross, so if you have the cross in RAGATA DOKO, you're probably high in power. Something like that. So yeah. Second one is the Yin Yang god, which yeah, he's a Yin Yang. His symbol of high in power is just him. Because the humans worship Yin Yangs. So he like Yin Yangs are just a symbol of high in power in general, so he himself is a symbol of power. He's also not very interesting. Now let's talk about one of the main plot points. God of humans, also known as Fate. The others get no fancy name. They are all technically Fate, but he's the only one that gets it, because he's gonna die. So originally in the lore, I was gonna have Ilmi kill, I'll call him Fate, kill Fate because he's Fate. So if he dies, then he doesn't get a say if, like, Drit and Bashed win, beat Ilmi. But now if he kills him, then he'll get a sure chance that at least it's not rigged. But it didn't make sense on how he would know that God was even going to put it out in his favor, because it just didn't make sense in the lore. I don't want to explain it. If I already didn't, I don't know. So yeah, but then I realized something. It is completely in character for Ilmi to just wake up one day and go, I'm gonna kill God. Like, he's just assuring kill you, just like, kill you. It is we need to kill God. It is very important to the plan of making world peace. It is very important. Kill you, I don't see the problem here. I don't see the problem with killing God. My voice is... But yeah, it's totally in character for him to just do that. So yeah. Thank gosh, too, because it doesn't matter. I had to bullshit this because, like Skiff and Kill You, like, their whole character arc was thanks to this very moment. To be fair, no one knows this character arc, really, but just them. And maybe Ilmi. Just being like Essence, I'm gonna kill you, and, like, just imagine Ilmi just going, the person who killed God, you're gonna try to kill the man who killed God with his bare hands. That'd just be such, like, Ilmi would do it because it's just such a power move. Just like, I killed God. Dude, I killed God. I could do anything. It's just such a power move, and he would do that. And he's going to succeed in it. And it's gonna be so funny. I'm gonna figure out a really messed up joke for him to crack after he says it. Anyway, let's talk about the god of monsters. Oh, I'm sorry. The god of humans, his symbol is of, like, oh, you're high in power, is the halo. no human, like, normal human. Like, angels is kind of just a fancy way to, in this universe, kind of just a fancy way to say, oh, you're high in power. It's like, human, guard. Like, oh, you're a guard. Like, you're higher in power, that's the equivalent. It's like human, guard, angel, I don't know. Anyway, let's talk about the god of monsters, which is the nicest. Now, oh, I'm sorry. Now, every other god would view their creations as toys and just playthings. Like, the war of demons and humans, like, they're just like, oh, it's fun playing, let's make our guys fight. There's a reason monsters don't get wrapped into this, because, King of Monsters, or God of Monsters, is the most humble and is the nicest. Like, if you die and you see him, you're in sort of a swell time, my guy. But you're gonna die, because, yeah. He is the kindest, and he views everyone as his sons and daughters, and they, them, gender, pronouns, I don't know. I don't understand pronouns sometimes, it's weird. Anyway! So, yes, he is the kindest. And so then I thought, how would this wrap into the forest? You know, that in episode 1, where, you know, because Pain, Oni, Muffin, Mr. Happy, etc., like, went into this forest and got morphed. So then I thought, what if this is just a way for him to, like, adopt them, you could say, as his children? Just to give them a better life. Be like, you're in my home now. It's okay now. Like, you're safe now, you know? Because I can kind of see, like, distressed people going into the forest or something. Maybe, okay, let's get real dark. Maybe wanting to die. But, like, you know, because everyone else has a symbol of power except the monster. Like, everyone is beautiful and perfect in their own way in his eyes. Like, he is the kindest god. The kindest. He's nice. And, like, he would have a very, like, his name is unpronounceable, but darn it, he would just have, like, the most common voice. The most calming, fatherly voice. He's just a lad. And technically, there's only one god. The god's me. I'm God. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So yeah, there was the 4 gods. Just information that you probably wouldn't normally get, and I don't know how I'm going to... Like, listen, okay, human god. Like, literally, I just woke up one day and thought, what if one of the plot points was Ilmi kills God? Why? Because it'd be such a flex. It's just like he just wakes up like, kill you, we need to kill God. It's like, what? Keep in mind, when I first decided he's gonna kill Fate, be one of the main plot points, a lot of stuff has not been developed. But one of my favorite things about making Doko is just how smoothly I can fix things sometimes. Like, it's like, because the forest was old, and it's like, didn't tie into anything, it just kind of was a thing. But then I tied it into the, God of, God of Monsters, and it's fun tying it into a nice little bow. First, it's a messy it's a messy present. You tie it up, and you're like, oh, dang, this actually fits pretty nice. Like, it's always fun just wrapping up what doesn't make sense into something that does make sense, and wraps, like, basically perfectly. Perfection doesn't exist, but it feels like it's as close as you can get. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed on this 10-minute, like, just Doko throwing up information that you probably wouldn't get normally. Have a good day, my guys! Have a good day!